going on, everybody? It's your boy Christian with Beyond Worthy, back with another video. And if you're watching this, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every view, every subscriber. I take none of it lightly. I take none of it for granted. So to the people who are subscribed, thank you. And to the new people who haven't seen anything I've done yet, welcome. Appreciate you taking some time out of your day to spend it with me. Hopefully for a few moments, not too long. But you know, right now I'm trying to navigate this YouTube space. I don't always come to the table with a plan as far as what I'm going to make my videos about. I'm trying to get more deliberate about having topics to discuss, but you know, I feel like this is going to be a rant, and I'm not trying to toss anybody under the bus here, but the title of this video is going to basically be "Don't Get Scammed by Creator Courses." So let me elaborate. Right now, there's an event going on YouTube, and it has dragged on for the better part of maybe, let's say, 3 hours, 3 videos. And like I said, I don't want to be too specific because I do really, you know, enjoy the content that said creator makes. And this is not even just about one creator, so I don't want to just specifically zone in on this event. But I feel like I just got through watching the longest sales pitch of my life. A lot of good information that was relayed, a lot of food for thought for anybody who might be struggling with their place in the world, right? Just trying to make sense of why they've arrived at the certain place they are in their lives today under the circumstances they are in. Which, if you listen to certain gurus, if you will, or certain influencers, they'll tell you to take accountability, that where you're at in your life at this moment is many cases a clear reflection of your life choices and decisions. Maybe not entirely, but in many respects it is. But anywho, I digress. So I did get through watching what felt like the longest sales pitch in human history, and I feel like I have a service as a guy who is not rich, a guy who hasn't necessarily followed all the steps provided in this video, but just saw where it went, to kind of just speak my mind on how I felt about what I witnessed. I do want to preface these talking points by saying I don't think all creator courses are bad. I've purchased some myself. I think there's a great deal of knowledge to be acquired from some of them, specifically the ones that are targeting a direction that you know you want to go into, right? So like I purchased courses around logo design, I purchased courses around branding. So it's very specific to an industry that I want to go into. So if you're looking for industry specific courses, I encourage you to move forward. If it's somebody who you trust and you feel provides reliable information and their free content, then move forward with confidence and make that purchase. However, I think I'm going to be focused more specifically on some of these creators who speak in generalities and offer a lot of practical information, but not clear or specific information around what it is that they do exactly, how they acquired their wealth. You know, this is kind of more targeted towards those influencers that are maybe leveraging their following and their influence in their communities with their fan bases to capitalize and make more money on those people who just respect and admire them as people more so than their accomplishments. So that might be a perfect segue into my first bullet point. I'm going to try to stick to the list as best as I can. But the first bullet point is a lot of these courses just offer very practical advice. Now, how can you kind of gauge whether or not this course is going to offer you something new that will actually help you in your pursuit of whatever your business is, more so than just try to speak at a high level and convince you that mindset is everything. The best approach would probably be to maybe review the videos you've watched of them, and then also maybe subscribe and take one of their free courses. I think a lot of these creators, and I could be wrong, but at least the ones I've seen, they offer some form of a free offering. Because all you generally have to do is either go to their website and provide an email address, maybe get on their mailing list, and they'll send you some sort of a PDF or a link to some videos or a video that just kind of begins to showcase their knowledge, their domain expertise, if you will. And as you're watching those, you can begin to tell a difference, at least I found, in somebody who wants to just play on your dopamine receptors, right? They want to just get your dopamine receptors firing and just give you more of like a motivational speech versus giving you some specifics, right? Just some nuggets that you can begin to implement today to, test out, see if they work, and then be encouraged to move forward and purchase some of their paid offerings, right? I would encourage you to sign up for any free content they have first, just as a stopgap to say, like, this person's actually providing me value here, so I should move forward to spend my hard-earned money with them over here. Just because, we live in a society right now where money is, becoming increasingly harder to come by. People's incomes, in comparison to cost of living, have begun to separate drastically. So every penny, every dollar that you have is valuable, and you want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth. If you take the free course, you watch their videos, and a lot of it is just motivation, change your mindset, wake up, make your bed, go into monk mode, whatever these things are. They're not bad ideas, but they're kind of empty platitudes. They're sayings, they sound nice, they sound practical, like things you can really implement and execute on today, but things that you can probably figure out for yourself. A lot of these guys speak to your consciousness because they're telling you things that your conscience is already telling you, right? You're just looking for a sounding board. You're looking for somebody to reiterate the things that you already instinctively know inside of yourself you should be doing, right? You'll watch 20 videos, and I'm guilty of this as well, right? Watching videos, looking for somebody to tell me to turn the TV off at a decent time or to get in bed at a decent time. I already know I should be getting in bed at a decent time. I already know I need to turn the TV off. It feels good to hear somebody else say it, somebody who allegedly is worth millions of dollars, to give me some sort of motivation or inspiration that I can too become a millionaire by shutting my TV off at a decent hour. But I already know that. You know that, right? Don't fall into the trap of being influenced to spend money with someone just because they're motivating you to do things that you already know you should be doing. Break out of that mindset, right? Another reason why you should avoid spending your money is just because you might be living too heavily in the moment as they begin to play on your fears, right? I feel like this is a sales tactic. I'm no sales genius. I want to get better and understand how to sell more appropriately, but I feel like I can see the tactics now because they're so prevalent, because everybody has a course, everybody has an offering, and it's almost becoming ridiculous, right? We're inundated with sales pitches every single day in every single way, be it email, be it text message, be it YouTube, whatever it is, right? TikTok, Instagram, all the platforms. Everybody is trying to sell you something. And more often than not, they're playing on your fears. There's a couple of fears they're playing on, right? I can use myself as an example. So right now, I am in week 3 of being unemployed. I was laid off. If you watched my previous video, you know I've been laid off. And this is week number 3. So it's very easy for me to kind of poke around and look for inspiration or motivational content to kind of help me, move forward, to feel inspired to move forward in whatever the next chapter of my life looks like. But somebody who finds themselves in that situation, it's very easy for them to be fearful, right? I'm not saying I live without fear. I definitely want to make sure I can provide a quality of life for my family. I'm a husband, I'm a father, so when I see certain things, it's very easy to kind of feel like, oh, well, this is a path forward. I can do drop shipping. I can get better with affiliate marketing, right? I can learn how to do social ads, be it Facebook or whatever other platforms offer these ads. And a lot of these things, they feel like quick and easy paths forward. Sometimes you see the content and you're like, well, maybe I should invest some of the money I have left in my savings into this dropshipping course. Maybe I should invest some of this money into this course to learn how to build an agency, right? But I do feel like a lot of this information is information that can be acquired for a much cheaper way. I think there's a much cheaper path forward to acquire this information, be it in the form of books, be it in the form of free YouTube videos for maybe even smaller creators, right? Sometimes we're so focused on the ones that are claiming to be multi-millionaires, 7-8 figure earners, that we forget there are a lot of people who have the knowledge who may not have the alleged income that these creators have, but still are living very good lives and running very successful businesses. So they like to play on your fears because they know when you're in a position of struggle, be it a financial struggle, be it mental struggle, right? A lot of people are quick to jump and take advantage of any offer that presents them the opportunity to create an entirely different life, because that's what everybody wants in their spirit, right? Nobody wants to work the 9 to 5. Nobody wants to go down the conventional path anymore. Everybody wants to do something exceptional. And I'm not saying everybody's not capable. I believe everybody's capable of doing something exceptional. But I think these courses kind of neglect the fact that most people need to build up the self-discipline and the motivation to do it themselves. And they take advantage of that because they know that today's Sunday and you have to clock in tomorrow for your job on Monday morning. So maybe if you purchase this course, you're thinking this is an easy path to a better life, a much quicker path. And I'm just here to tell you, as somebody who doesn't know you, but wants to approach you from like a realistic perspective and keep you grounded in reality, there is no easy path. There is no get rich quick scheme. There is no, instant success. A lot of this is earned and not given. And these courses just give you the impression that by purchasing the course, you're going to somehow become this person. And in reality, you're more than likely not. That's just truth. If you don't have the mindset and the discipline to execute on taking the necessary steps to achieve the information and knowledge that is necessary and relevant to your industry, your chosen path, you're not going to win, right? So they play on your fears in that kind of a way, and then they take it one step further where it's almost a FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? So now not only are you fearful of just your current level of existence, right, and wanting to make a change, but now they're giving you this offer and limiting the offer, right? The window to take advantage of this opportunity will close very quickly unless you act. And that more often than not works. It definitely motivates people and inclines people to step forward and say, I don't want to miss out on this chance, so I'll spend $1,000. I'll spend $2,000 because it's going to close at midnight, right? Sunday, I don't want to go to work on Monday. I'm watching this video. I'm fearful of my current life, and I don't want to miss out on this one opportunity. It makes you feel like this is your last opportunity, your only hope, when it's not, but it makes you feel that way. To say, I gotta do this by 11:59 p.m. Otherwise, I'm doomed forever to my current life. And it's simply not true. Don't allow them to play on your fears to make you feel like you have to take the leap. All the information a lot of these courses provide is attainable from other resources. If you have the money and you feel like blowing the money, by all means do it. But if you don't have the money and you see these videos and you feel inspired, don't think that's the only mechanism or vehicle that you can use to get to your destination. There are much cheaper paths forward, and you are not doomed to your current level of existence. You're only doomed to believing that you're stuck in your current level of existence. If you get creative, you can figure out how to get the information and how to change your life. That's just what I believe, right? So anywho, that's it. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I just wanted to, speak my mind and encourage anybody who's watching these creators, witnessing these offerings. I just want to encourage you to think strongly and do your research before spending your money on many of these courses. Like I said before, all of these courses are not bad. I would encourage you to spend money with people who you feel like offer you a greater level of specificity up front before trying to convince you to purchase their paid courses. But at the end of the day, it's up to you as to how you want to move forward with your pursuit of acquiring knowledge and information. Remember, a lot of this information and knowledge it's out there. You can Google it, you can look it up in other YouTube videos, creators, even go to platforms like Udemy, where you can buy courses that are filled with lots of information for less than $20 per course, right? I'm not sponsored by them, but I found a lot of great courses from people who are relatively unknown, who just have great deals of information in their minds to impart on people like me and you. So anywho, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share it, do all of the things, do none of the things, but at the end of the day, have a blessed one, and I will talk to you later. Peace out.